This is an announcement in addition to all the other conferences that are going on, especially the Ohio Conference is tomorrow in Cambridge, Ohio. The Pacific Northwest Conference on Primal People is next week, starting next Friday. Plus the Creature Weekend is coming up on the weekend of May 18th through the 20th. However, there's another event coming. This will be in British Columbia. This will be in Yale, British Columbia. It's called the Sasquatch Exhibit. It runs from May 12th to September 30th of this year. It will take place in Yale, British Columbia at the Creighton House Museum. 31187 Douglas Street, Yale, British Columbia, VOK 250. Telephone number for the museum is 604-863-2324. Email it is info@historicyale.ca. The website for further information is www.historicyale.ca. And the exhibit, the Yale Historic Site is excited to present author Christopher L. Murphy's exhibit, The Sasquatch Mystery. Plaster casts of footprints and hand and knuckle prints, skull replicas, and the noted film site model. Astounding artwork by noted artists, highly detailed charts and scientific posters, and much, much more. Book debut. The exhibit will open with the debut of Sasquatch in British Columbia, a chronology of incidents and important events by Christopher L. Murphy in association with Thomas Steenberg, Hancock House Publishers, Surrey, British Columbia. Both authors will be in attendance and will provide short talks along with David Hancock of Hancock House Publishers. A full complement of Hancock House titles on Sasquatch Bigfoot will be available. The event will get underway at noon Pacific Time, May 12, 2012. Glimpse the hidden world of the Sasquatch, North America's most enduring and amazing mystery. We look forward to seeing you. And that is the cover. And I'll bring it up so you can see the cover better. Move that over. That is going to be the front. Let me back it up just a little. That's going to be the front cover of the new book, featuring Bob Titmus, who, even though he was originally from California, was a prominent British Columbia investigator and researcher. I think he moved, I can't remember when he moved to British Columbia, probably sometime in the late 60s, early 70s. Now this particular photograph of Bob Titmus is of him holding the Skeena Terrace footprints, which were found in British Columbia, I think 1976. And I'm sure that case will be profiled in the new book. That new book will be making its debut that day, the day of the opening of the museum exhibit. That very day. And the book is now available, I believe, for pre-order at HancockHouse.com. So those who are interested in ordering this excellent new book, or looks like an excellent new book, from what I understand, Thomas Steenberg said it's going to be at least 500 pages in length. This particular new book. About 500 pages. That's about as long as John Green's classic Sasquatch the Apes Among Us. So it looks like an interesting book, looks like a great exhibit for those who did not get to see Christopher L. Murphy's exhibit at the Sasquatch Summit last year. You'll get to see it if you're heading to Yale, British Columbia between May 12th and September 30th of this year. You know, I was fortunate enough myself to see the exhibit last year when I went to British Columbia. But this looks very exciting, and I'm glad that they're putting this event together for the general public, and that they're releasing this new book about the Sasquatch in British Columbia. I'm very fascinated by the British Columbia reports, and I know this is going to be a great book, and it's going to be tremendous. Since I'm on the review copy list, I'm sure I'll be getting my copy in the not too distant future of this book. It shouldn't be too much longer before I get my copy of it. But yeah, that's another event that's coming up for those of you who are for our Canadian neighbors. For those who are interested in going, as I mentioned, the website is www.historicyale.ca. Of course, a lot of you know that Yale is where Jacko was allegedly brought to, as we all know. I mean that's of course it's highly suspected that happened, but it's not absolutely confirmed that a Sasquatch was captured in 1884. Anyway, that's the exhibit. That's the exhibit coming up, and looks pretty interesting. I wish I could attend it. If I were closer to British Columbia, I would. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. Take care.